Judith was 68 years old when she realized something had changed. For months after retiring from her career as a social worker, she'd walk up without a clear reason to get out of bed. The house felt too quiet, the days felt too long. And the loneliness, well, that felt almost physical. Then one afternoon, her neighbor asked if she could watch a small golden retriever named Biscuit for just 3 days. Those 3 days changed everything. Judith found herself waking up earlier, smiling more, walking around the block twice a day, and talking to neighbors she'd never met before. When her neighbor returned, Judith cried, not because she was sad, but because she finally understood what had been missing. If you ever felt your heart lift when a dog runs to greet you, or when a cat curls up beside you on a quiet evening, you already know the power of animals. But what many people don't realize is this. For adults over 60, caring for a pet may do more than brighten your day. It may support your emotional balance, daily movement, sense of purpose, and even longevity. Welcome back to Senior Health Facts, your trusted home for science-based health education designed specifically for adults over 60. Today, we'll explore how pets may help you live a happier, more connected, more meaningful life, and what the science says about it. And don't worry, you don't need to adopt a high-energy dog or chase after a mischievous kitten to benefit. If living with more joy, purpose, and connection matters to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're here to support your journey toward healthier, happier aging, one video at a time. As we age, certain challenges become more visible, and they're not always physical. Loneliness is one of the most common struggles seniors face, especially after retirement or when family members live far away, according to the CDC's Healthy Aging Report from 2020. Social isolation affects nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 in the United States, and it's associated with increased risk factors for heart disease, cognitive decline, and emotional distress. Reduced movement is another challenge. Activity levels naturally decrease with age, and so does motivation when you no longer have work, child care responsibilities, or a packed schedule. It's easy to fall into sedentary patterns. Cognitive changes can also affect concentration, memory, and mood. The National Institute on Aging notes that staying mentally and emotionally engaged is one of the key factors in supporting brain health as we age. And then there's daily structure. Many seniors say they miss having routines, those small, predictable moments that give the day meaning and rhythm. Here's where pets come in. Caring for a pet, even a small, calm one, can influence all of these factors. Harvard Health, Mayo Clinic, and multiple NIH-funded studies have noted associations between pet ownership and improved mood, mobility, social interaction, and heart health markers, but numbers only tell half the story. The other half comes from real life. Seniors like Judith, who say their pets give them a reason to wake up, move, talk, laugh, and love every single day. It's not about replacing human connection, it's about adding another layer of warmth, purpose, and companionship to your life. Think of it this way. Caring for a pet is like adding gentle momentum to your daily routine. Used as a car runs smoother with regular use. Your body and mind may respond better when you have small, meaningful reasons to stay active and engaged, according to a 2022 report from the National Institute on Aging. Interacting with animals has been associated with improved activity levels and social behavior in seniors. And the American Heart Association released a scientific statement in 2013 discussing possible links between pet ownership and heart health markers, though they're careful to note that results vary from person to person. So, if you've ever wondered whether getting a pet might support your health and happiness, the answer from both science and lived experience is it very well might. Before we jump into the good stuff, let's talk about the top mistakes many seniors make when thinking about adopting or caring for animals. Avoiding these pitfalls can make all the difference. The first mistake is choosing a pet, though he doesn't match your lifestyle. Some seniors choose dogs that are too energetic, large, or difficult to train. This can lead to frustration, exhaustion, or even injury from falls or pulls during walks. Take Gerald, a 72-year-old retired postal worker. He adopted a 2-year-old German Shepherd because he'd always wanted one. Within weeks, he was overwhelmed. The dog needed long runs, constant training, and more attention than Gerald could provide. He felt guilty, stressed, and physically drained. The lesson: energy matching matters more than species. A gentle senior dog may offer far more health benefits than a high-energy young puppy. The second mistake is taking on more responsibility than you realistically want. Daily walks, grooming, vet care, feeding schedules. It's okay to choose a low-maintenance pet. Birds, older rescue cats, or small senior dogs may require far less energy and still provide meaningful companionship. The third mistake is believing you must adopt to benefit. Wrong. Even volunteering at a shelter, pet sitting for neighbors, fostering a calm animal, or spending time at a pet cafe may offer similar emotional benefits. Judith didn't adopt Biscuit. She just cared for him temporarily, and that short experience was enough to change her perspective on life. The fourth mistake is not planning for emergencies or long-term care. Every senior should have a simple backup caregiver plan. Who will help if you're hospitalized? Who can take over pet care if you travel or need temporary assistance? Having this plan in place removes stress and gives peace of mind. The fifth mistake is assuming pets only offer companionship. Pets can influence mood and emotional balance, stress hormone levels, daily activity and movement, cardiovascular markers, social interactions with neighbors and friends, and daily structure and routine. Science supports many of these connections, though it's important to remember that individual results vary, and pets are not a replacement for medical care or professional support. Have you made any of these mistakes in the past? Comment guilty below. I'd love to hear your story. This section is built for seniors of all mobility levels, whether you walk several miles a day or prefer quiet indoor activities. The first step is to start with micro interactions with animals. You don't need to own a pet to experience benefits. Try sitting with a friend's calm dog for 10 minutes, petting a cat at a senior center, watching birds at a park, or backyard feeder, attending a therapy animal visit event, or watching nature videos featuring animals, which can be unexpectedly calming. Why does this work? These micro interactions may reduce stress hormones like cortisol and increase oxytocin, a hormone linked to bonding and emotional warmth. Even brief contact with animals can create a sense of calm and connection. Marilyn, a 66-year-old retired accountant, started by visiting a local shelter once a week just to pet the cats she wasn't ready to adopt. But those 20-minute visits gave her something to look forward to, and within a month, she noticed her mood lifting. Please note, Marilyn's experience is personal to her and may not reflect everyone's results. Always consult your healthcare provider before making lifestyle changes. The second step is to build Simple daily routines around animals. If you already have a pet, strengthen the health benefits by turning playtime and care into wellness routines. You might try morning stretching while your cat rubs against your legs, slow neighborhood walks with a small dog, tidying your home while talking to your bird, or setting playtime alarms that why structure your day. Routines build meaning, something many seniors say they crave after retirement. According to research summarized by Harvard Health Publishing in 2019, pets may support emotional well-being partly because they create predictable, comforting daily patterns. The third step is to choose the right pet for your energy level. If you want companionship with minimal physical activity, consider senior cats. Older small breed dogs, indoor birds like finches or canaries, or fish aquariums, which are surprisingly soothing. If you enjoy light movement, you might prefer calm dogs that like short walks. Well-trained medium-sized dogs, or friendly indoor-outdoor cats. If you're energetic or still very active, you could consider younger dogs, adoptee, on-center rescues with moderate energy, or hobby pets like parrots or active breeds. The key is honesty. What do you actually enjoy? What feels sustainable for your health, budget, and lifestyle? The fourth step is to use animals to increase social interaction. Pets are natural conversation starters. You might start a chat while walking your dog, meet new people at pet-friendly parks, talk to neighbors while pet sitting, join online pet owner groups, or attend adoption events or therapy pet programs. Social engagement is strongly associated with longevity in adults over 60, according to multiple NIH reports. And pets make socializing easier. They give you something to talk about, a reason to leave the house, and a way to connect with others who share similar interests. The fifth step is to combine caring for pets with light exercise. If mobility allows, consider 5-minute slow laps inside your home with a dog, light fetch games with a small elbow, grooming sessions which provide gentle upper body motion, or reaching, bending, or lifting small items during pet care. Even these micro-movements may support cardiovascular health when done consistently. The Mayo Clinic noted in 2020 that pets may encourage older adults to stay more physically active, not through intense exercise, but through gentle, consistent movement woven into daily life. The sixth step is to explore pet therapy, also called animal-assisted interactions. Not everyone can or wants to adopt. That's completely normal. But therapy animals can still provide immeasurable emotional benefits. Especially for older adults, these might include therapy dogs visiting senior centers, cats used for calming programs, psychological comfort from touching, brushing, or holding calm animals, or structured programs at assisted living homes. These programs may ease anxiety, support emotional well-being, and provide grounding for people who miss companionship, according to the NIH's 2020 report on pet ownership and healthy aging. Interacting with animals has been associated with improved mood and social behavior in NIORS. The seventh step is to adopt, foster, or pet sit if you want a deeper bond. If you're ready for more responsibility, consider your options. Adopting creates a permanent, long-term bond. Fostering provides short-term care, perfect if you travel or have unpredictable health needs. Pet sitting offers low-pressure, flexible, and social opportunities. Each option may offer emotional benefits, structure, and a renewed sense of purpose. Many seniors describe it as feeling needed again. After caring for Biscuit for those 3 days, Judith decided to foster Senior Dogs through a local rescue. She now cares for one. Calm, older dog at a time, usually for a few weeks or months. She says it's given her life a rhythm and warmth she thought she'd lost for. Please note, Judith's experience is personal to her and may not reflect everyone's results. Individual circumstances vary, and it's important to consult your doctor before taking on new responsibilities. Is a simple checklist to consider before you adopt a pet. Think about your mobility. How much movement do you want each day? Consider your budget, as food, grooming, and vet costs vary by species. Think about safety, including risk of falls, size of the pet, and walking needs. Consider personality match. Do you prefer quiet or playful, calm or energetic? And finally, make a backup place on who can help temporarily or long-term. When seniors choose pets that match their lifestyle, the health benefits tend to be stronger and long-lasting. Try this tomorrow morning. Spend 10 minutes with an animal, whether it's watching birds outside your window, petting a neighbor's dog, or visiting a local shelter. Notice how you feel, then share your experience in the comments below. Let me tell you the rest of Judith's story. Today, Judith is 70 years old. She fosters senior dogs, the ones that most people overlook at shelters, the calm ones, the ones who just want a soft bed and a gentle voice. She says fostering saved her life, not because it cured loneliness overnight, not because it solved every problem, but because it gave her something precious, a reason to care, to move, to connect, and to feel needed. Again, you deserve to feel that too. You deserve to wake up with purpose. You deserve companionship, warmth, and connection, whether that comes from a pet, a neighbor's animal, or simply spending time in nature watching birds. Here's your challenge. Start with just one small change this week. Visit a shelter, offer to pet sit, watch birds at a park, foster a calm animal, or simply spend 10 minutes petting a friend's dog. One small step, that's all it takes. If this video helped you understand how pets may support your happiness, purpose, and longevity after 60, please like this video. It helps more seniors find helpful health information. Subscribe to Senior Health Facts for weekly videos on aging with confidence, and share this video with someone who loves animals. And remember, always check with your doctor or therapist before making big lifestyle changes, especially if mobility, allergies, or chronic conditions are involved. You know your body best, and your healthcare team is your partner in this journey. Now let's address some of the most common questions people have about pets and senior age. Many people wonder whether they need to adopt a dog to benefit from animals. The answer is no. Even short interactions like petting, visiting therapy animals, or watching birds may support emotional well-being. You don't need to own a pet to experience the benefits of animal companionship. Others ask whether pets are safe for seniors with mobility issues. Yes, if you choose the right pet. Senior cats, small calm dogs, or birds may be excellent options. Always discuss your specific situation with your doctor, especially if you're concerned about falls or balance. Some people worrying out allergies. Many seniors choose hypoallergenic dogs, short-hair cats, or non-furry pets like fish or birds. There are also allergy management strategies you can discuss with your health care provider. People often ask whether pets can help with loneliness or mild sadness. Pets may support emotional balance, daily structure, and mood. However, they're not a replacement for professional mental health care. Always talk with your Doctor about deeper emotional concerns or symptoms of depression. Another common question is whether pets actually help heart health. Multiple studies suggest associations between pet ownership and healthier stress markers, blood pressure patterns, and daily movement, but results vary from person to person. Pets are one piece of a healthy lifestyle, not a guaranteed medical intervention. Some people worrying about long-term responsibility. Consider fostering, pet sitting, or therapy animal programs. You don't need to adopt. There are many ways to experience the benefits of animals without committing to permanent ownership. Finally, people ask whether older pets are better for seniors. Often yes, older pets tend to be calmer, already trained, and require less intense exercise. Many shelters have senior adoption programs specifically designed to match older adults with older animals. Let me share some practical guidance. See, based on everything we've discussed today, instead of choosing high-energy young pets which may cause exhaustion or injury, try choosing senior or calm pets for a better energy match and less stress, instead of adopting without a backup plan, which creates anxiety during emergencies. Set up a caregiver network for peace of mind. Instead of thinking you must adopt, which limits your options, try fostering, pet sitting, or therapy animals for flexibility and lower commitment, and instead of ignoring your mobility limits, which risks falls or overexertion, match pets to your activity level. For safer, more sustainable care, you might consider building a simple daily routine around animals. In the morning, spend 5 to 10 minutes with an animal, perhaps petting your cat, taking a short walk with your dog, or watching birds at your feeder while enjoying your morning tea. At lunch, if you have a pet, use mealtime as a gentle movement opportunity by walking to the food bowl, tidying up, or playing for a few minutes. In the evening, wind down with calm animal interaction such as grooming your pet, sitting quietly together, or watching peaceful nature videos featuring animals. And as a bonus, once a week, explore a new animal interaction by visiting a shelter, pet sitting for a neighbor, or attending a therapy animal event at your local senior center. This information is supported by several important research sources. Harvard Health Publishing published an article called Pets and Health in 2019 that summarizes as evidence showing associations between pet ownership, stress reduction, and emotional well-being in older adults. The Mayo Clinic's article on emotional health and the power of pets from T. 1020 describes how pets may support mood, companionship, and social interaction for seniors. The NIH and National Institute on Aging released a report on pet ownership and healthy aging in 2022 that discusses associations between interacting with animals and improved activity levels and social behavior in seniors. The CDC's Healthy Aging and Social Isolation data from 2020 highlights how loneliness affects senior health and why companionship, including pets, may help mitigate risk factors. And the American Heart Association's scientific statement on pet ownership and cardiovascular risk from 2013 discusses possible links between pet ownership and heart health markers, while noting that individual results vary. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we've shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your health and well-being. I always encourage you to work with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your lifestyle, including adopting a pet or taking on new responsibilities. They know your personal health history best and can guide you on what's right for your specific situation, especially if you have mobility concerns, allergies, chronic conditions, or medication interactions to consider. Every person is unique, and what works wonderfully for Judith and Marilyn might need small adjustments for you. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey to our greater connection, purpose, and joy. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.